Well, studies show adults diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder struggle with unemployment or underemployment at an alarmingly high rate. So David Friedman is the CEO and founder of Autonomy Works, an organization working to create jobs for people with autism and other disabilities. So nice to have you with us this morning, Dave, as we recognize, obviously, Autism Awareness Month in April, too.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Stacey.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell us more about your company and why this is such an important opportunity for people.
Great, yeah. I was inspired to start Autonomy Works by my son Matthew. He's 26 years old now, and he has autism. Back when he was in high school, we started looking at what he was going to do after high school. Probably wasn't going to head to a traditional college, but we knew he had a lot of really great skills and talents and felt like there had to be a good job for him. And what we found was really shocking. The unemployment rate of adults with autism is 80%. And the vast majority of those adults that are working are in low-skill jobs. They're not doing anything that takes advantage of their skills and talents. But I'd spent 25 years in business, and I knew that there were a lot of businesses and business problems that needed people that had great attention to detail, really good ability to work with process, real focus on quality. A lot of the skills that lots of people with autism have. And so the idea behind Autonomy Works was to put together that set of talents, that talented workforce, and address a lot of business problems that a lot of companies are facing today.
Absolutely. And how has it been going for you? So these young people, these people come to your doorstep, Autonomy Works, and then you teach them these skills. How's that partnership, and who are you partnered with?
Yeah. The people come from, our employees come from all different places. Some of them have master's degrees, some of them have come just out of high school, but what they all share is a real set of talents and skills. And we partner with a lot of different companies, including a lot of different technology companies, as a way of trying to teach skills that are not just relevant for what the business world needs today, but are the kinds of things that they're going to be able to use in the future as the world of work evolves.
Talk about some of the jobs they're getting.
Yeah, the jobs, we do two major things for our clients. One is we help them with major business transactions. So for example, we help lots and lots of companies set up digital marketing campaigns that you see in advertising online in different places. We also help companies with data. So helping to make sure that their data is accurate, pulling large data sets, checking them to make sure that they're correct, loading them into systems so that companies can make good business decisions.
So if there are people out there who know someone with autism or have autism and are interested in your program, what do they need to do? And how about those employers out there as well, companies that are thinking, you know what, we could really use some folks who are detail-oriented?
Yeah, absolutely. We are hiring this year. We're looking to hire about 30 people this year. The easiest place to go is to our website, which is www.autonomy.works. And you can go to there and apply, and we'll get you into the process. There are no interviews. We don't interview people. We actually bring them in and let them show us their talents and their skills. And that's how we decide who's the best fit. And for companies that are looking for a high quality team and high quality people, they can go to the same place and connect with us there as well.
You know, through this process, what have you learned that just really strikes you the most?
Yeah, it's been really incredible to see the commitment that the team of people with autism has to learning, to getting better, and to doing the best work. I've worked with lots of people over the years, and this is the most committed and engaged workforce that I've ever had.
Yeah, that is just great to hear. You know that there are so many people out there that have talent. They just need to find the right place and go for it, right? And someone willing to hire them. All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Dave. Great to hear about all this too. So if you would like to learn more about Autonomy Works, head on over to our website as well. We'll make it easy for you, abc7chicago.com. It's also available on our news app as well.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.